Hello everyone. Today I will be showing you every way I can think of to getting loads of bucks in Adopt Me. This is as exhaustive of a list as I could make it, but if you know of any other ways, let me know in the comments. The first and most obvious way is by becoming a baby and taking care of your pet. This way allows you to make a lot of bucks and raise your pets at the same time. A grinding house or room, even as simple as the one I threw together here, can help with this tremendously. Make sure you get all the items you're seeing here, nothing is too expensive, and you will quickly recover the money you spend on the room doing this method. You can also get pizza instead of donuts if you are on a tight budget. I recommend only getting marshmallows and healing apples for yourself the first time either of their respective needs comes up and stocking up on 30 of whichever, since you can only pick up 30 each time you join a server. This is how much money I made in just one day. I grinded from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. I decided that I didn't want to work non-stop all day because while I could do that, it wouldn't be accurate to people who have limited time to grind, and I think the hours I pick provide me with enough time to get a mid-range of how much money you can make. As a bonus statistic, I included how many cats I was able to raise. I got 2 cats all the way from newborn to full grown and another from newborn to preteen, almost teen. The pros to this method is that it allows you to age up your pets, allowing you to make neons and megas. Another pro is that it's very passive and you can do things on the side. I finished up some music that you're listening to now while I did this. I also wrote the script for this segment of the video as well. The cons is that personally I find it a little too passive and I get distracted sometimes. I didn't get too distracted while doing this for data collection luckily, but I did trade for a golden ladybug, so that's cool I guess. The next method is going to require some luck, but you can host parties and leave hot dog and lemonade stands out if you have them near populated areas. I highly recommend leaving the lemonade stand near the school or campsite since those areas tend to get high traffic during those events. Also, there is already free food there, so people may want drinks to go with it. As for hot dog stands, there isn't really anywhere I would suggest putting them other than at the hot spring or near the nursery. You can host parties to make money as well, be it showing off a house and having a sign and register asking for donations or making a cafe or diner and selling food and drinks. This method is less effective since it relies on real people and not a lot of people are interested in parties, but the stands are good for a little bit of passive money if you already have them in your inventory. Side note though, I wouldn't recommend buying lemonade or hot dog stands to get rich off of them as they're more like passive income that can be used alongside other methods. The pros to the stands are just that you can pair them with other methods easily. Pros to a party can be meeting new people and having a good time, even if you aren't making the most bucks. The cons are that it is extremely slow going most of the time, and farming with only this will not get you as many bucks. These last two methods are going to require you be able to log into multiple accounts at once, meaning you might not be able to do it unless you can run multiple accounts on your computer, which you can do by using the Microsoft Store version alongside the main version from Roblox.com, or if you are able to use multiple devices. There's another way that works, but my half-decade-old laptop is too potato to do it lol. The first of these methods is what I'll call star farming, which is just making alternate accounts and logging onto them every day so that you can get bucks and star rewards over time. This method is very passive and all you have to do is log into each account every day and collect the daily reward. You can also farm the daily missions for RGB crates by refreshing a mission on the accounts daily until you get an RGB crate mission. You can either transfer all of the money and items each day per account to your main, or you can wait a bit and do a larger transfer every week or so, either works. The pros to this is that it's quick and doesn't require much effort. I have 6 accounts I'm doing this with and it's pretty easy to maintain. The cons is that you need 2 Robloxes open at the same time in order to transfer things from your alts to your main, which not everyone can do. This final method is just insane and is what the thumbnail is about. I literally made more in 40 minutes using this method than in 4 hours from the first method. Basically, all it is that you log into your main and go on Adopt Me. Then make a throwaway with a random username and password and join your main. I recommend making your main's join set to everyone so that it's easier to join your game. Then basically do what I'm doing on screen. Keep in mind I haven't sped up this footage to show how fast it is to do this. Me zooming out here is to find my house. When you remember where it is, I recommend using the exit text in relation to your main's home to remember easier. It becomes quicker since you know exactly where you're going. Then log out and rinse and repeat for a while, making sure you don't get disconnected on your main. Roblox seems to have some form of limit, I'm not exactly sure, but I was never able to go for more than 40 minutes before Roblox couldn't make a new account. I have a theory it's based on Wi-Fi connection, but I'm not sure. Don't worry though, since you only need to wait 20 minutes exactly before starting the train again. I made this many bucks during the full time I farmed, which was the same amount of time as the first method, 9 to 11 and 1 to 3. I'm also showing you the file creation and modification dates to prove that these numbers are what I actually got from farming like this. The pros is that it's really fast, I mean super fast. In spite of the 40-20 limitation, this will get you bucks by far the fastest. I literally used this, albeit a much less optimized version since I didn't know exactly how to optimize it back then, to buy like 100 Aussie eggs in the span of under 2 months, most of which I still have in my inventory. The main con is obviously the 20-minute timer where you aren't able to alt. This doesn't make it a bad method, I would just recommend using the first method during those 20 minutes to at least get some bucks. Another con is that it requires you to be very active and you can't really multitask. It also doesn't allow you to age up pets. You can do a modified version of this if you want to farm cats and dogs or farm free event items like the recent Zodiac Minion egg, and since the accounts take longer to farm this way, I don't think it triggers the account limit. I'm showing you how to quickly get a trading license on an alt or throwaway for event farming like the Zodiac Minion egg that you can only trade to your main if you have a license. You don't need to do this all of the time, only when there is an event going on. Thank you all for watching this video, and I hope it helps you become rich with so many Adopt Me bucks that you can't even spend them all. Let me know if this was helpful in the comments and subscribe if you want to see more. Have a great day.